Now, I want you to think about the philosophies of volunteering, and these are just some things that I believe to be the truth. If you're asked to volunteer, do your project to the best of your ability. Be friendly and kind to those that you work with and serve with. If you say you will be there, be there. If you're on a committee, be engaged. Don't say yes if you can't commit to attend meetings, and go to meetings prepared and follow through on your assignments. If you're on a board, know your responsibilities. Remember, you are a leader in that organization. And I always remind leaders when I have the opportunity to speak on leadership that leadership comes with a price tag. Your time, your talents, and your treasure. Go to meetings and have a presence in the discussions. Don't just kind of sit at the back and hope that you're not called on, but go with the utmost feeling of, I'm going to be engaged. If you're tapped to be a chairman, lead by example. Do not ask people to do something you're not willing to do yourself. Do not ask people to give if you have not given. Go out of your way to be friendly to those you come in contact with in your organization. Now, I have been blessed to have the opportunity to work with a multitude of different kinds of organizations. In fact, I look around this room and I think about, as you just heard, I'm very involved with the Historic Foundation and historic preservation. I volunteered here at the District Commission. I've been involved with every kind of health and human service organization you can think of. I'm the past president of the Playhouse, and the list can go on. And I know that you're sitting there thinking of all the things that you have been able to do. And I would tell you that we can talk about our opportunities, but the one thing that I always tell myself is that these things that organizations do within communities are important to the vitality, but no one does them alone. We are all part of a greater group of people that get things done because we're willing to give of ourselves. Now, several years ago, I walked a marathon at Disney World, no less. But the thing about it is, all the time that we're walking that 7 hours that it took us to walk the 26.2 miles, at times I reflected on the fact that the money raised that day was going to help someone with cancer have a wig or medicine that they could not afford. It made it worthwhile. But Sakahatchee comes to Pendleton every year in July, and we work on the houses of those less fortunate. On a Saturday morning when we had worked all week at a lady's house, she walked out on her porch. She looked directly at me, and with a big tear running down her face, she said, "It's beautiful." The work that we had done meant something. But as you work with your volunteers, let me tell you that you have an opportunity to help make a volunteer feel that way. And sometimes volunteering challenges us to get out of our comfort zone. And you'll have the opportunity in your organization to challenge someone to get out of their comfort zone. Learning about something new, taking on something that you never thought you'd be able to do. Volunteering and networking bring people together. I can honestly say that every job that I've had in my adult life came from a volunteer experience. When I volunteered here at the District Commission, it led to my work at the South Carolina Welcome Center coming in from Atlanta, which was my first job out of college. Being on the Beautification Commission for Anderson County led me to being the Keep America Beautiful Director. Working on a health promotion project led me to a job at the Health Department, which led me to a job when I was volunteering with the Heart Association. And the same for my work at United Way, having been a volunteer. There is this opportunity to meet people and to explore new things in your life. You see, we weren't put here to have a good time and to just enjoy life. We were put here to help each other. And so I say to you today that take your opportunity to mold and to help and to invigorate your volunteers. I also challenge you to take the time. Many of you are volunteers of your organization. You're not getting paid, and I understand that. But take the opportunity to mold and to take care of those volunteers that come to you. I hope something that I've said builds that fire in your belly, that you would want to commit your hands, your voices, and your dollars to make our community better. But I will leave you with this one saying: volunteering is the most gratifying thing we can do. Helping others have the opportunity to volunteer and showing them appreciation is equally as gratifying. Thank you.